going on, YouTubers? Thanks for tuning in. Now, to point out the obvious, I know I shaved my beard. I had some personal reasons that I had to do it, trying to become a firefighter. But yeah, today we got a special video for you guys today. I'm going to be eating pasteles. Now, for those of you who don't know what that is, I'll be talking about it later in the video as I eat it. But let me bust this out of the fridge for you guys. Here we go. These are frozen. Like I said, I'll talk more about them while I'm eating them, but the cooking process is we're gonna put them in boiling water for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then they'll be ready to eat. So let's do that. So as I said, they put these in boiling water. They make these in pairs. They're frozen. So we're gonna drop this pair in for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then we'll eat it when it's done. Stick around. All right, these are just about done. These have been boiling for about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna take these out and unwrap them. These are wrapped in parchment paper, tied with some string. There's a banana leaf in there. It's used for flavoring. But you'll see how they look when I take them out of the wrapping. So here we go. So I got scissors here to cut the ends off, just makes it easier so you don't have all this excess stuff hanging around. Now these things are basically a family affair. People usually make these in groups. They get together, make a day out of it. They're made out of a lot of root vegetables. Everybody has their own way of making them, but let's see, here we go. Basically, they're made out of, I know they use a root vegetable called jautia. I believe in English it's called taro. Here's the banana leaf, and here's the finished product. There's meat inside of them. They're traditionally made with pork, but people use chicken or beef or whatever. There's pork in there. I know people put olives. Let me throw this out. Be careful with this orange oil. It'll stain anything. That's achote oil. That's from a seed that they boil in oil, and it flavors and colors the oil, usually with olive oil. That's achote. So we'll take this off. Basically, they take these root vegetables and they grate them all up. So they're raw. They grate them up. I know people use jautia, which is taro. They'll use calabaza, which is pumpkin. Bunch of other things. Everybody has their own way of making them. They take the pork, they fry it separately, or they saute it separately with seasonings and stuff. Then they put it all together, and then they freeze them. So they're not cooked when they're frozen. So that's why you have to boil them for an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Take off the banana leaf. And there you go. So people eat these with, they eat them plain or with hot sauce or with ketchup. I eat them anyway. I'm gonna have them with hot sauce today. I don't have any ketchup. All right, guys, here we go. So we got the pasteles all done, all boiled up, and it's time to eat. So I was talking earlier about how people make these. These are traditionally a holiday food for, you know, within the Puerto Rican culture. I know people eat them all year round, and I wish I could. I just don't know anybody that makes them. I don't know how to make them. Yeah, I don't know how to make them. So I just rely on others who do know how to make them. And what I do is I make coquito, which is kind of like a coconut nog. It's a holiday drink as well that Puerto Ricans make. I'm gonna do that one in the next video. But I have a friend whose parents make them. So I make bottles of that for them, and they give me like 20 total pasteles for that. So I'll have a nice little stash throughout the holidays to eat, and here we go. Let's eat. So I was talking about what these were made out of. I just named a few. I don't know how to make them. I have an idea. So I mentioned taro root, that's called jautía in Spanish, pumpkin. I know people use green bananas, but yeah, they grate them all up. It's a raw mixture, we call it masa, and they form it within the parchment paper and banana leaf with the achote oil, that orange oil that I mentioned earlier. And you know, they put the meat in there also, and they make it in pairs. I love these things. Normally these are a side dish too, or you know, accompanied with rice, rice and pigeon peas, or arroz con gandule. So I'm just eating these things plain. I'm sorry, I'll try not to scrape my teeth on the fork. I'm starving. I haven't really eaten today, so I'm probably gonna scarf these down pretty fast. I really need to learn how to make these because I love eating what I grew up with, and I want to try to, you know, pass that on. If I have kids, I don't have any kids, so no. It's good to know how to make this stuff. The closest thing I can probably compare these to, Mexican tamales. I know they make a dough or masa, and then they form it in a corn husk and steam them. I mean, you know, we cook them differently, but I would imagine, I've never had it, but it's kind of like the same concept. I've seen it on TV all the time. I've just never tried them myself. These are delicious. I might make 2 more. We'll see. Can never get enough hot sauce either. I mentioned people eat these plain or with ketchup. You know, if I have ketchup, I'll use ketchup. If I don't need it. Or I'll have one with ketchup and one without. But I love hot sauce on anything, so. This is Grace. It's like a Jamaican style hot sauce. Before I eat this, you see, it's kind of hard to tell. There's pork in this bite, along with the mixture of the vegetables. I'll be eating this stuff all holiday season. This is one of the many delicious foods that, you know, Puerto Ricans make throughout the holidays, and it's caused to get people together, spend time, and just hang out. There you go. Those are Puerto Rican Pasteles. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune into the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.